Hello, welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, where I was just in the progress of, I was working on a small asteroid meetup craft, smaller than the one Valentina is using, and I was just in the progress of stripping it down to remove all the supplies which would usually be necessary for an asteroid mission, and instead make it so that I can put it on a kind of trial mission to Minmus station. So let's clean this up a little. Clean this up. Okay. Well, that's roughly what should remain. Now we have the docking port there. Okay. And in order to send it there, let's just put it on top of something we have been using before. Let's say a regular MunTourist vessel. Merge. Okay. And remove the fairings for the moment. What if I put this? Oh, I can't put this down there because why? Why doesn't this attach? Probably because of some routing issues, so let's see. I don't need this docking, well, docking port will be okay. Docking port. I attach it now? Hello? Okay, not yet. Probably have to move another couple parts there. And maybe now? Yes, now it looks okay. Take this entire thing, move it up a little. Probably still, yeah, still need to go a little higher. Like this. Okay, let's see. This one, I don't need monopropellant here. Let's say next tank setup, and let's not carry unnecessary weight. It will be heavy enough as it is. And Minmus station has enough supplies anyway. So let's say cost to weight ratio on the ground is 132. Yeah, we should be able to make it to Minmus like this. Okay, this goes away. Double check. I probably don't need this extra antenna here. Can I? No. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see. That's the entire part which I want to test. This will decouple. Or we can also get rid of this. Well, it doesn't make much of a difference. Okay. Definitely don't need these supplies, however, unless I will need some of these supplies. Okay. Like this. Okay. And well, we will see. Something like this. Actually, yeah. Let's see, that's 25 units, that's 20 days roughly. Let's grab a little more, okay. Then we don't need any of these, good. Okay. Fairings. How much do they weigh? Oh, okay, 100 kilos each. Fine. So let's see. We have this. This will bring us to orbit and into the beginning of the transfer burn, and we will just use this to circularize. Excellent. Slight torque, but it should be okay. So this will be asteroid small test, Minmus. Okay. Good. Should be okay. That's sufficient trust on these. Yeah. Let's build one of these. 2.5 days. Should be okay. Yeah, let's save it just. In the meantime, as mentioned at the end of the last episode, I skipped, or well, played along a little bit more and performed the maneuvers to bring the moon scanset into orbit and recover a couple missions. I actually launched another crew of 4 to solar orbit training, and yeah, that's probably about it. Not sure. Let's see, our next burn is this capture burn around Minmus with another rescue mission, and Jamlong still needs to plant a flag on the surface for her training. So let's join this mission. This one is going to rescue the 2 low orbit, 2 people stranded in low orbit. Oh, there's still one more here. Okay. Well, anyway, only these 2. That's the only crew spaces we have. And we'll then land on the surface so that Jamlong gets her flag planting, and we'll see what we do with that later. Maybe we will dock with the station or not. I don't know yet. Let's see. Okay, encounter is looking good. Oh, that's just so I get the note. Oh. Let's swap there and fine tune. That warp here. Could already see the target. Yes, there it is. Match velocities at closest approach. That's a 9-meter burn. So let's subtract 0.5 and execute. Oh, hello there, that's one of the labs. Well, we won't be disposing of that one, maybe we will use it later. Here has a crew exit somewhere, right? No, EVA there. Board EVA again. I need to take a note of renaming it from the tracking station. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, it would have helped if I had rotated this before. Come on, grab and board. So, Deblis wreckage. At the here. Name Debris wreckage. Abandoned lab. Add alarm. Close. Okay. So, next one is currently over here. I would say that's good enough. And we can just, again, match velocities. That's still 2 days away, so we have a lot of time. Create note. Execute. I think Debly is actually on my list of people which I may hire because, again, that's just 2 bad values overall. Delete. There was the surface info here. Okay. There it is. Okay. And I forgot to subtract a couple tenths of seconds. That's why we overshot a little, but that's still roughly okay. So let's see. Entrance on the far side. Okay. Now this is a cool 2 people pod. Rename it debris. I can probably not rotate it here. EVA once, enter again, EVA again, and okay, let's try to deorbit this. Well, almost. Already did half of it. And now I bumped it in a not very nice way. Let's see whether we can catch up with it again. Otherwise we will just leave it here tumbling. It would be nice to get rid of this piece of debris. I've been thinking about what I will do with all of the debris in Kerbin low Kerbin orbit, and I'm actually considering bringing in another mod. The one with extra planetary launch pads, I think it is. Anyway, the one that allows you to scrap parts in orbit into rocket parts. That would be a somewhat nice way of actually disposing all of them. Otherwise I have to just build a vessel with a claw and a vessel with a claw and come on, stop this. Okay, now where is the... Not this one, I want the other one, please. Yes, set as target. This way, okay. Otherwise I would have to build a ship with a claw and rendezvous with each piece, deorbit it, go back, boost back into orbit, etc, etc. That's... I mean, I still have to rendezvous with each piece, but going into suborbital and releasing the part and then going orbital again, that's a lot of work. I've never played with extra planetary launch pads, so I need to investigate that first, how it works and whether it's actually the mod I'm looking for, or whether there's another mod that would allow me to scrap these parts in orbit. I know I can use the explosives from Kerbal inventory system to just blow them up, but that's probably not what I want to do. And boarded. Excellent. Our target is suborbital, that's also nice, so we actually did manage to deorbit it. We could have visited that station. Let's just go retrograde and orbital. Get this out and show and... well, let's just deorbit. We can land about there, maybe. We have plenty of delta V left, so we will probably have to ditch some of it. Lesser flats, that's okay. What's give me a big map, please. Long celestial body. Okay, here. Lowlands, lesser flats, and there's no slopes around here. Okay, I still need to go to the slopes, that's why I was looking, but lesser flats, yeah, just land somewhere, thank you. How much fuel capacity do I have at this station? Okay, still a lot of room for liquid oxygen, so maybe we will dock with the station. Okay. So, Gemlong, let's get you out. Actually, let's do a crew report first. Crew report, yes. Can I decouple here? Oh, okay, whatever. EVA, surface sample, EVA report, big data, store everything, and now plant your flag. Activate RCS, go back up. Next one, Donny. Same game, plant a flag. Bang. Alright, RCS, go back. And now I will have to use MacJet because my pilot is leaving. Which means SAS won't work anymore. Back. SAS back on. Let's say, where's the station? Far behind us. Let's wait until the station is roughly here. Oh, we should still be able to make it. So we are at where are we coming up? Oh, excellent, actually. Let's fix the inclination a little. Okay. That's about as good as we will get. And now let's just aim prograde until we get a better encounter. Right. Okay, that's as good as we will get from here. June 8, target the node. Okay, that's good enough. Match velocities and 55 meter burn. I still want to, yeah, we actually one more, 0.4 seconds, because we don't want to hit the station. Okay, and execute, go there. Okay, that's good enough. And retract the solar panels so we don't crash into anything. Now station is unfortunately the wrong way around, or no, we can dock here. That is target, and let's do this quickly. Sure, we control from here, so we get the correct distance reading. Overshooting a little. And docked. Okay, now let's see. That's not enough fuel. And where are my tanks here? I know I have this tank. And I have this one. Okay, where are the other tanks? Ah, this one as well. Okay. Well, in that case, this, all of this out. And all of this out. Actually, maybe, what if we balance these two? So the one with 43, this one, and the one with 68, that's that one. Balance. Balance. Where do we end up with that? 41 units. That's quite a good, actually. So tank number 1 and tank number 4, balance please. Okay. And what about... I need about 30 units only, so let's see if I balance this one and this one. Oh, I've balanced the wrong ones, right? Okay, 9 and... no, 32, that's excellent, okay. Balancing, stop balancing, I said. Here as well, no more balancing, thank you. And now we can get rid of this fuel as well. Okay, so 31 units, that's excellent. I need to do one more thing somewhere. Here is a magnetometer. Well. This toggle. This one, okay, lock. Okay, process this, log again, send it to one station, log again, and keep, and toggle. Now I only need to transfer all of the signs into this module. Hopefully I get the correct one. Right, science. I want this one, please, and magnetometer, transfer, and RPS transfer. Okay. Now, what else do I have here? Review store data. This I want to keep. This I want to process. Oh, keep. Keep. So let's say I need to transfer some more of this into another storage container. Let's say we put it into the regular one. Select all, yes, and now I don't have the experiments anymore that I needed. So lock this again and lock this again. Yes. Yes. Toggle. Reason is I have another contract to do a one of these scans and return the signs to Kerbin. That's why. Okay, should now have both of these scans in here. Yes, we do. and dock. And the panels again. Get away from the station. Return from moon. Actually, maybe also need to go a little sideways. Okay. Create a node. That's in half an hour. Okay. Well, perhaps this is at 300 kilometers, so we need to adjust a little bit. Like this. Okay. Oh, already finished that. Okay. Now then, transfer all of the fuel. Retrograde. The maneuver as we've done before. We now eject this stage. And double check our periapsis, which has probably gone down a little, but nothing some RCS can't fix. Oh, let's go there, yes. Okay. And maybe select this as target. Yes, okay. Good. Then we can set our re-entry warning and 8 days, 5 hours. Re-entry, okay. And we don't need this SOI change. The next one will actually be the solar trading, but before that I believe, well, first of all, finally the research center will be upgraded, and then this test flight shall commence. Okay. And that's still easily a day away, so let's go. Actually, who will fly that? Let's see, that's a 3-man capsule. I believe I still have one Kerbal to be rescued there. Right. This one here, Leafwood. Okay. 74-kilometer orbit, and do I have a tourist which maybe needs a Minmus flyby? Let's see. Moon 3 tourists? No. Land on Minmus with 1. That's one we will not be able to make. This one the same. I don't have the capacity. Base camp? No. Okay, I don't think I have a valid contract for this. Let's see here. A VIP land on the moon, no. And these are all too many tourists. Well then. And not yet. Okay, so we will just use some Kerbals who... Okay, Genric, I see on... He is scheduled to go to solar orbit. You, Lispro. Why is Lispro not scheduled for solar? Let's see. And you, well, you certainly, I don't need enough, so many pilots, so Advis. I think Advis or Kargas. Actually, I will use Lisi. Lisi is also on the list of possibly to be discounted pilots because of no courage means 1.3 G-force tolerance. That's just not good. So, okay, Lisi it will be. Rollout, yes, swap, launch, clear all, and this module will have DC. Launch. The reason I was only looking for a single Kerbal tourist is I also want to recover the pilot from Minmus station, who has been there for a long time and does not have their own return vessel. Oh, no passengers, thank you. Target Minmus, and let's see, ascend into plane of target, 1 hour something. But I just looked at the time and it appears we're already way past the 40-minute mark, so I will split the episode here and we will launch this at the beginning of the next one. So thank you for watching until here. See you in the next one with the launch to Minmus. Bye bye.